Hey guys, welcome back to our house. Actually, today we are not at our house or my house. We are at my fiance's grandmother's house. Just found this game at a bookstore. Looks fairly new. It is brought by Pressman, established in 1922, and Warner Brothers. Let's see here. Wizarding World, and I was told that this was produced by USAopoly. If that's true, I'm not finding it. See another logo here, Crowned Andrews. But anyway, this is the Harry Potter Magical Beasts board game. It has been opened, or at least the seal's been broken. We're going to open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. I've watched a couple other videos and I read up on the rules. It seems like a pretty simple game. It probably plays pretty quick. Ages 8 and up, players 2 to 4. But actually you could play with teams and make up your own rules, your own house rules. These are the instructions. Now, it's a 2-page instruction, front and back, and there's nothing there. All of the rules are right here, just these 2 pages, and that's it. So let's go ahead and set that aside. The reason I picked this board game up was not because it's Harry Potter. Actually, I'm not even keeping the game. It's going to be a gift to my fiance's family because they enjoy the movies and books. However, I enjoy board games, and I about lost it when I saw this board. So, that is your standard board. It kind of looks like Clue, really, if you look at it. I'm sorry, guys, I can't move the camera today. It's quite fixed. But, it's got the whole school here. And watch. See right here on the seam. The board game actually turns a page. It's 3 boards with one in the middle. That is way too cool. And then these are the grounds, the Harry Potter grounds. So that's the board game. You don't really play it like Clue, but you kind of sort of play it like Clue in the idea that your pieces are on the board and you're trying to cross over these icons. Not the P's, but these ones here. This one here says location. This one here says mom, which I don't know what mom stands for. And then inside the school, you have colors and you have size. And what you're trying to do is every time you pass over one, you get to draw one of these cards. These 2 or these 2, depending on what you pass over. You're not allowed to pass over the same spot twice without visiting another spot. And when you collect one of these cards, all you do is you just draw the top card, you look at it, and then you create your own 4 piles of these cards. Location, size, color, and class. And you're trying to collect 4 cards that line up perfectly for one of the magical beasts. So the Acromantula, Phoenix, Pixie, Merpeople, Hippogriff, or Basilisk. And so the classification is rated either 3, 4, or 5. You've got colors from black, red, blue, gray, green, and varies. And yes, there is an actual card that says varies. You're looking for a location: Asia, Africa and Asia, Europe, worldwide, Europe or Europe. And worldwide is an actual card. And then you have sizes, either giant, small, very small, medium, large, or giant again. And once you have the 4 cards that go straight across from any animal, it doesn't matter which one, Once you have all 4 cards, you just declare that you've won, and then you read off the 4 cards that you have, and everyone double checks to make sure that you are doing it. So again, it's a little bit like Clue with the collection of information, because that's what these cards are considered. Information on the character that you're, or the magical beast that you're trying to collect. And it's a little bit like bingo. Like, okay, hey, I won the game. Okay, hold on. Let's verify. Let's make sure that they match up. So, the game actually plays kind of quick. I don't remember seeing a time limit on the board anywhere. But if you're playing with 4 people that are fairly focused, you could probably beat the game, or you could probably play the game in about 15 to 20 minutes. Ours took a little bit longer because we were playing the game and watching something else. But here we have 4 reference sheets. We have 4 character sheets. You can play as either Harry and Ginny, or, there we go, or Ron and Hermione, or Hermione. Come on, there we go. So, in a way, you could play this as a couples game, but you obviously don't have to. This is the trash from the cards and the stickers, and then here is the die, which I thought was kind of cool. The numbers are 2 through 6. I know that's upside down, but it's 2 through 6. And then there's a P on it. Now the P, as well as the P's on the board, represent a passageway. So what would happen is, if your character is on a passageway, and I'm going to set up a couple of them here so that you can see that. And then see, there's no P here. If your characters are on a passageway and the page gets flipped, they're obviously safe. But then you have one that was not on a passageway. So if you roll a P and people are not on passageways, let's say you're playing as Hermione and you roll a P. All that means is that the passageways are now being gone through. Everybody's going through one. Whoever's not on a passageway gets picked up. The page gets turned. Whoops. The page gets turned. And then the last character gets placed wherever the turn goer wants the character to go. If, let's say it's Hermione's turn, she's here, and she rolls a P. She can then place her character on any P that she wants, whether it be right here, right here, right here. The rules don't say that 2 people can share, and it don't say that they can't. The rules are actually kind of generic. So you can put your character anywhere you want on one of the P's. Anyone that's already on a P stays. The board gets flipped, and anyone who's not gets placed wherever you want. You can be like, okay, look, now you're on a P, or now you're here trying to collect something next time, or I'm going to put you right here because it's 4 or 5 to anything out here. But you can literally put them anywhere on the board that you want. That is basically it as far as the rules, and that's basically it as far as the cards. Let me go ahead and set these back in here. This is probably going to be a pretty short video here, if I can finish up what I'm trying to say. The cards... The cards are actually pretty good card stock. That's what they look like. And they look like letterhead from like government case files. That's what some of the animals look like. These are just based on the size. These are the size cards. Very small. So some pretty attractive cards here. Good illustrations. Most of them are screenshots, but they're still really good. So the last cards there were locations. And these here are color cards. And they're just kind of like paint splotches. And see, there's that varies card. So the varies card is not a wild card. It's a specific card. But that's about it. Like I said, it plays pretty quick. You got to decide what kind of games you like playing, whether they're Harry Potter or dice games or card games or board games or whatever. But I seriously picked this up because I knew I was going to give it away, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it to my future father-in-law for his birthday. And because it is such a unique concept of the idea of this page turning, which only makes me want to try to figure out how to do a board game of the same nature. So that is it as far as Harry Potter and the Magical Beast board game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that you guys let us know what games you'd like to see us play or what mistakes that we made. Hey, just hit us up. But other than that, thank you very much for your guys' support. We wish you guys well and pray for you. And until next time, I would just like to say, God bless.